Hello. Okay. Number 2, new distributor training. I'm so excited to pour into you guys tonight. I really do want to speak some vision over everybody first, and then I'm going to get into the new distributor stuff. But either way, no matter where you are in this business, I know that what I'm about to just kind of go over is we'll speak to everybody. And, I want to, so if you don't know who I am, I'm Lachelle Ann. I've been involved in this business for 4 years. And I want to tell parts of my story through the whole vision that I want to put over all of you, because I've just done so much reflecting in this last couple of weeks. Ending 2019 and going into 2020 and setting these new goals for myself, it always brings me back. When I set new goals, it always brings me back to the beginning. And so if you're a brand new distributor, I want you to understand when you see top leaders or you see diamonds, doubles, triples, pres, ambassadors, when you see the incomes that they have on these ranks, they all started exactly where you started. We started at 0. No loyal customers, no distributors, no volume, completely naive to how any of this works, okay? We all start at 0. We all start at 0. It's something that I think if you truly listen to that, we all start at the same place. And once we start, what determines where we go has a lot, almost 90%. Nicole Hassinger said this the other day. It's almost 90% mindset, and that is so true, guys. When I joined this business, I had never done network marketing before. I made fun of the people that sold the candles and the necklaces and the products and the makeup. I was like, get a real job. That was me, guys. I was the typical, stereotyper, all right? But I was at a point in my life where I was done letting my life write my story. I wanted to write my story. Growing up, I will tell you right now that I was not destined for success. I was not someone that was supposed to be successful. I don't know who I just recently said it to, but I do want to make a trip to Colorado at some point in the next year or two. And I want to take a picture of the house that I grew up in, because it's a trailer and it's in a trailer park and it's not a nice house. I was not supposed to be successful because I was born into a life of struggle. I've seen eviction notices. I've seen struggle with my parents parenting me. I almost felt like I remember thinking when I was younger, dreaming of being like a businesswoman or dreaming of, having money. And I thought it was just me dreaming. I thought it was just dreams. And so when I found this business, I realized through self-development and through knowledge, getting to understand this business, that I could rewrite what my future was going to look like. So if you were a brand new distributor and you have joined at the same exact spot as everybody else, and you are able to change your entire life. Because why not you? Why not you? Because I said, why not me? I saw women doing these type of businesses, and I was making fun of them because I was uneducated on what it could do for me. I was just being a hater because I didn't know enough. And so maybe you've joined, maybe you come in contact with haters eventually, or maybe you were one of them, or maybe you think that this is like crazy. You're like, how is this even possible? It is so possible. It happens because I am living proof that if I can change my life, create an entire different life for myself, for my family, I know that each one of you can too, and it all comes down to a decision to do it. So when you come in and you are here and you're like, okay, how do I make it work? And sometimes you look around like I did. And observation is the best way to learn, guys. If you are new, watch exactly what leaders are doing. I will tell you, the reason why I've started to rise in this business is because I started to duplicate things that I was seeing other people in this business that had already hit ranks, that had already found success. I started duplicating exactly what they were doing. And a lot of times, new distributors are like, tell me exactly what to do. And the first step is starting to watch people that already have the success that you want. It is so important to be able to observe the success that you want, because it does something in your brain that just makes you want to start doing things that make you uncomfortable. Start doing, like when you see us talk about host to post and you haven't done a single host to post yet, but you see some girl doing like 50 a day and you're like, what? It is so possible You can do 50 a day too if you have decided that this is going to work. People always ask me, what is your secret? What made you successful? How did you get there? And I will tell them, I just decided to. And they're like, well, no, but how? I'm like, it starts first with deciding that you're going to do it. And so whether you're brand new or you have been in for a while, there's no really these are called new distributor trainings, but we want to make sure that on new distributor trainings, not only are we casting vision over you, we want you to understand that you can too. Listening to Nina just now screaming at us on the Zoom saying, I grew up in the hood. I had a child at 15 years old. I was selling my food stamps, and now she lives in a mansion, and now she makes 10 or 5 figures a month. And it's like, if you see these stories and you look at them, I want you to first start out by having a moment after the Zoom to visualize what your life could look like if you went all in. It is so important because I remember in the very beginning of my business, I remember visualizing what my life would look like if I was successful in this business. I saw these women saying, I'm making $10,000 a month, I'm making $20,000 a month, I'm making $30,000 a month. And I'm like, I remember just thinking like, what? Like if I did that, what would my life look like? And I had a visual of what my life would look like if that was my life. And it starts there. You have to start visualizing what would your day look like if you were making $10,000 a month? What would your house look like? What kind of cars would you drive? What kind of education would you be able to put your kids in? Would you be wearing the leggings with the hole in the crotch? Like I'm telling you, start visualizing exactly what your life would look like if you found that success. You got to do that first. Then it starts with action. What action are you putting into this business? You're clearly on the push pages if you're on the Zoom, and maybe a couple of newbies aren't on the push page yet, but you're on the pages, all right? I'm going to talk about technicalities right now, like the technical things of working this business, what you should be doing. Your first goal is to get 4 loyal customers. You have 30 days to do it. We want you to do it in a week. Why? Because, we want to get you going. You have been enrolled by somebody that wants you to be successful. They will not be able to make you successful. All right? They have no responsibility with your success. They will show you exactly what you need to do. They will tag you in things that they want you to do. It's all already there. The wheel's already turning. Nina went from 15-year-old in the hood to now in a mansion from network marketing, and she's been doing this a lot longer than I have. I have been doing this for 4 years. I came from over $100,000 in debt to today. I'm completely debt-free. I have a 6-figure savings. I have just the life that I have. Sometimes I look around and just I can't even believe it. I'm just going to go back to work today because I am so grateful of what this business has done for me, but I had to put in the work. So what is the first, chapter of you joining? It's getting 4 loyal customers. How do you get them? You get them from host to post, or you get them for your friends and family. You need to get 4 loyal customers. When I read, because nobody told me you need to get 4 loyal customers. I have a very interesting enrollment process. I enrolled through my best friend's website. She thought that I had enrolled as a loyal customer, but it said distributor in her email, and she asked me if she could call customer service and change it to a loyal customer account. She didn't realize that I joined it as a distributor, okay? And I was just reading everything. I was just observing everything. And I knew that my first goal was to get 4 loyal customers. I contacted 100 people. 100 people, okay? I'm a top 100 income earner now. And I contacted 100 people in my first 30 days. And it took me 22 days to get my first 4 loyal customers. You don't have to run out the gate. You just need to know that you have to start getting in front of people. You have to start conversations. You have to start talking to people about the products. You have to start establishing yourself. The days a regular traditional business opens, if they have done the due diligence of making sure they get their name out there, people are at the door ready when they open it. But if they have not done that due diligence, they know that they have to start building it in order for their business to get busy. So if you start a couple Facebook friends or never have done this before, maybe you've never posted every single day, whatever your situation is, you have to understand that there is an establishing phase, but with host to post, there's not. You can go right into host to post and you can get your first 4 loyal customers within a couple days if you just do exactly what we're telling you to do. I want you to know that every single thing that you see posted at any page or anything that you're tagged in, it is only there for you to be successful. It's not there to waste your time. You're in this business for whatever reason you're in this business. Maybe it's to pay bills, or maybe it's for, your daughter or your son, and maybe they have health issues, or maybe you're trying to save or pay off debt. Like, there are so many different reasons that people join, but it doesn't just, you don't just join and then rich. It doesn't work like that. You have to put you have to put time in. You have to start working the business. And working this business is literally being on your phone and doing something different than just scrolling through TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is. Instead of just the wasteful habits of being on social media, you're taking advantage of your time on social media and you're turning it into an income producing activity. So first goal is for loyal customers, and you want to get that as soon as you possibly can. Why? Because you want to get the $100 product credit. And at the time when I joined, it was $120. But it was so important to me because I was the girl that had never tried a product prior to joining. I had never tried a product. I was literally in a rut. So I was in a rut, guys. Like, guys, if I saw a quarter on the ground when I was walking, I picked it up. That's the rut that I was in. I knew what was in my bank account to the change. And if I could find a quarter, I knew that number could go up. Like, that's where I was in my life when I joined. Now I don't. When my dad asked me the other day, how much do you pay for electric here? I'm like, I haven't looked at my electric bill in years. Like, they're on auto pay. But I was the girl that joined knew every single cent that went in and out of her bank account. And if she could put some money in the change in the change machines at the grocery store and get cash out and go put it in her bank account, she knew exactly how much was in it. All right. So, first goal for loyal customers. Why? Gets the $100 products. Why is that important? Because you want to start using the products. You wouldn't buy a car from somebody without a license. You wouldn't pay somebody to do your hair that has never done hair before. Like, that's why they even have like student teachers where you can get your hair done for free. Like, there is this establishment phase where you want to make sure that you are putting the products online and people are seeing that you're using them. I had never tried a product prior to joining. I just saw the opportunity. I needed something new in my life. Nothing changes. I found this. I read up on it. I got the information on it. I saw women that were just like me making a lot of money. I said, whatever, what are we selling? I don't know, but I'm going to join. Like, I need it. And now today, when I think about it, the products have completely changed my life. Like, I remember I had just had a baby 7 months ago. I remember having the baby, looking in the mirror, being like, what happened to my body? And the products, now I'm telling you right now, it took me 3.5 years to use the products in a way that changed my life, because after that baby, and everybody's like, you're going to lose the weight. You're one of those genetically modified people that just are going to get skinny after they have their baby, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there 4 weeks postpartum. I'm like, you're liars. Nothing's happening. I'm gaining weight. I'm just getting bigger. What do you mean? Went to my pediatrician, got a bunch of products approved, started to be consistent, and the weight just started falling off of me. And I finally was a weight loss success. Because in the beginning of my business, I maybe took down like maybe 15, 20 pounds in like 2 years from just being consistent with certain products. But when I needed to lose 52 pounds to feel sexy again, and I went so consistent on the products, they do work if you use them, period. I'm telling you, they don't work if you don't use them, but they do work if you do. And it's so important for you to have some type of product testimony in this business, because you, again, create through that process, you are establishing yourself. You're showing people that you're using the products. And as soon as you have results or feelings or something, one product changes your life in some way, whether it's hair growth, stress, anxiety, weight loss, clearer skin, whatever it possibly is, as soon as you have one testimony of the product, you can sell all of them. All you need is one product, change your life, and it just changes how you can sell all of them, guys. We used to have a product called Estro Rhythm, which was a menopause helper. I used to sell Estro Rhythm like crazy, guys. Like, it was insane how much Estro Rhythm I sold, because I had all these older women on my newsfeed. They never saw me use it, but because I was constantly talking about what products were doing for me, when they approached me, I could sell it, but I had never tried it. But they trusted it because the other products that I used by the same exact brand, the company, worked for me. And so they bought a product that they related to. So it's so important to get products in your hand. What else does the 4 loyal customers do for you? The 4 loyal customers, you get the $100 shopping spree, and it makes you fast start qualified. What does that mean? Fast Start Qualified, we have weekly bonuses. We are paid in multiple different ways. You can make cash daily by selling products on hand. If you get your kit, you can sell the samples on hand. You can make cash right away. We also get paid weekly bonuses. And that's when every single time that you ever help somebody else start their business with It Works Global, when they get 2 customers, you get $100. Okay? These are paid out weekly. And you have to have 2 customers or 150 GV in order to be Fast Start Qualified to earn these $100 bonuses. Also, there will be bonuses offered at conference. All right, you were at the perfect time, guys. If you're brand new or you've been around for a while, no matter where you are in your business, truly, there is something coming at conference. Conference is always the big boom. There's going to be new products announced, bonuses are going to come, and you need at least 4 customers within your first 30 days in order to be eligible for these bonuses, okay? Then, what does it go to? You know, when I joined this business, I didn't even understand anything about network marketing, okay? Like, I didn't think I would have to, I'm in sales, all right? I was laughing at myself for even being in sales. I was laughing too. It's okay, guys. Things are changing. But you want to make a lot of money in this business, you need to help other people make money in this business. You cannot be afraid of offering this opportunity to other people. You joined because you needed it for a reason, right? You manifested something in your head and said, I'm going to join this because this is what I need for myself, or this is what I need for my kids, or this is what I need to provide, or this is the bill that I need to pay, or whatever the reason was that you joined. You joined because you needed more of something. There are so many people out there that also need more of something, all right, that are looking to have an extra income to even get their freaking nails done, guys. Guys, before this business, pedicures, I laughed when people were like, you want to go get a pedicure? I'm like, I can afford that shit. Are you kidding me? Does someone touch my feet? Like, I can't afford that. Like, people will join just to be able to get their nails done, to pay for groceries and not have to just get the store brands, to buy diapers and not have to get the store brands, to get the other brands that are like pointless, but it's just those that are more fluffy, all right? Like, I've had the diapers, even today. I mean, I have a 7-month-old. You get all these diapers when you go to your baby shower, right? There is a difference in diapers. I would rather have my son in the fluffy, plump, soft diapers than the store brand plastic kind of could irritate his skin diapers. And, you know, they might only be an $8 difference, but there are people that literally can validate why they can't spend that extra $8. This business can get them the better diapers. It's so real. And so you have to remember that this business is a gift. From the day that you join, if you know it's a gift to you, it's a gift that you can give to other people, and it's not up to you who needs it. You know, host to post is something that we want every new distributor to jump on board with right away. I personally will tell you what I'm doing with my new distributors. Every single one of them that's on, I've already sent you all these messages. You can validate if you want in the chat. But when I sign a new distributor, I am getting them to host to post right away, to understand what host to post is. It's making sure that, it is having other people post to their wall so that you can take advantage of their network. Before, I used to always launch new distributors with host to post with product post. What I've done starting these last week and a half or so, I have start all my new distributors with the partnered up post. I send them this post. For instance, this happened today. So my new distributor, I was launching her. And, okay, can you think of 5 people that will post this for you? I've partnered up with my friend, her name, to give away $300 Visa gift cards. Winners are announced next Saturday. Drop a heart to be entered. Let me know as soon as you have 5 people that are going to post this for you. I'm not going right into products. I'm going into the partner up thing instead. The reason why I'm doing that is because I want them to feel their first win. Sometimes with host to post, we know if you've been around for a while or you've done a few host to posts, you know that host to posts are a hit or miss. All right, when it comes to products, they are a hit or miss. I mean, I can do 10 and not get a single comment, okay? Like, that's just like kind of like the thing of host posts, whatever. Like, there is absolutely no control over, you know, who comments on host posts. But the partnered up post, what I've noticed is every single person that has posted a partnered up post for me gets at least like 10 comments. So you want to make sure that your new distributor gets their first win by seeing that other people are interested in this host to post thing. So if you're a new distributor, you should do the partner up post first. Find 5 people to post this. You're going to get comments on it, and then we will teach you how to take advantage of those comments. So that's something I want to make sure that everybody knew. I have seen the last 2 distributors that I've signed, I've made them just do 5 to the partner up post, and one of them is like, this is amazing. I can't believe how many people are interested, because I'm telling you, it just starts to duplicate. So that's what I've been doing new distributors. But host to post is so amazing for this reason, guys. You can work both aspects of this business through host to post. What will build your check? What will build your business? Signing loyal customers and signing distributors will build your check. Through host to post, you can do both. You don't have to cold message. You don't have to offer the opportunity. You're already offering the opportunity every single time somebody hosts a post for you and they get at least 4 comments. I have changed my number from 6 to 4. I used to only offer the opportunity to people that hosted a post for me and they got 6 comments or more. I just recently changed it to 4 because sometimes when I post a post about a product, I only get 1 or 2 comments. Why am I making this 6 rule? Whatever. 4 is a good number for me. And if somebody gets 4 comments on their host post, or even their giveaway posts now, I'm like, you need to offer them the opportunity, because clearly they have people interested in their network. If people are hosting a post for you and they're commenting on the host to post, they have people in their network that they can build a business with. You don't have to explain their potential. You don't have to do anything, because all you have to say is like, listen, I just give you 1 post to post to your wall and you have blank many comments on it already. That's 1 post. If I could teach you to post consistently every single day like my mentors have, you can be making some great side money. That's all you have to say. And that can change whether it's not mentors. You can even just say I had a girl the other day, she posted a host post for me and it was a product post. It was a Thermifite X1 and she had 35 comments on it. And I immediately thought to myself, this is what I said to myself. I said, do you reach out to them or do you offer the opportunity first? I offered the opportunity first because I truly felt as if I was doing an indecency to her by reaching out to these people when she could be reaching out to these people. And I voice messaged her and I was like, listen, I haven't started reaching out to these people yet, but clearly you have insane potential in your network, because this is only 1 post. And if I could teach you to post consistently every single day, you can make some serious side money. And this is what I teach my team to do, to have people post statuses for them. She's like, so what do you mean? I would just have other people post a status like this? I'm like, yeah. So think about this. Yours had 35. What if 35 people all posted a status for you? Can you do that math? Because that's a lot of people that are interested in the same exact product that you just posted about. And she's like, wow. And she's actually invited to the Potentials party tomorrow night. So you don't have to explain the opportunity to these people through host to post. They already see the opportunity just by posting a post for you. So you want to make sure that every new distributor that you're signing, and if you're a new distributor on here and you haven't done host post yet, you want to jump right into it, because this is a way that you can work this business so easily every single day, and you can work both sides of this business. Now, going into starting this year out, we have conference at the end of this month. Conference is a game changer for this company every single year. They launch new products, they launch new promotions, and along with the fact that conference at the beginning of every year, we are in tax time right now. There is a lot of people looking at their past, looking at 2019, what went right for them, what went wrong for them. And people are looking for a different opportunity. People are looking to get healthier or to get more fit or, to take better care of I'm telling you, you have to understand that everybody's reasons or whys for growing as a person are all different. Maybe people are working on their skin, whatever it is, that you are in a company, you're in a business that you can help so many people on all spectrums of where people want to grow. People want to grow financially. People want to grow through their health. Just part of my story, but my mom has had health issues the last 2.5 years. And because of this business, I've been able to not only help her beat cancer, but also she's so much healthier than she has ever been. And it makes me reflect back and I'm am I healthy? Am I my best me? Am I my best me? And these products, the products that we have are absolutely incredible. Like, they are incredible. If you do your due diligence, like I did my joint, because I had never tried a product, and I said, you know, if I'm going to sell these products, I need to know enough about them, because if I'm going to put them in my body and all these things, like, and my mom got cancer, and I was like, I started being so conscious about what I was putting in my body, because it was so hard on me that I can't imagine putting my kids through this. And I just started being so aware of what I was putting in my body. You know what I did? And this was 3 years into this business, guys. I went to the product info sheets, started researching the ingredients, and I can sit here and tell you that I'll put these products in my body every day because they're good for you. They're good for you. And so just making sure that you are, if you're a brand new distributor, just getting completely involved with the entire idea of this company. You know, making sure that you're manifesting what this company can do for you. Are you your best self? Start using a product. Start using something that can make you better. People love to follow people that are making themselves better, that are growing, that are doing more for themselves, because everybody is trying to latch on to somebody else that's doing more for themselves, whether it's financially, whether it's health, whether it's taking care of themselves, whether it's like hair, whatever it is. They all want to latch on to people that are going somewhere, and they know they're going somewhere. Another secret to success, and it might seem so easy, guys, is excitement. It's excitement. You know, sometimes people ask me still to this day, I don't even know how you're so excited. I'm like, how are you not so excited? I'm alive. Number one, today, another day, I'm alive. I'm in a Christian company that has given me more faith daily than anything ever in my entire life. This is not the way that my life is supposed to look. And it looks like this because this company did it for me, and I manifested it from the very beginning. And every day I get to help more people. You know how good it feels when you help an old lady cross the street, or you open a door for an old lady? Like the smallest things, guys. Have you opened a door for an old lady that you see will struggle opening a door for herself, and you open the door for her, both doors maybe, and she walks through and she looks at you and she goes, thank you so much. And you walk away, do you not feel like, I was just a really good person? And it's so simple. Guys, you can feel like that every day in this business. It's an incredible feeling like that, just by helping somebody join, by helping somebody find a product that helps them. I'm telling you, you have to change if you're not like that. Because I was not like that when I joined this business. I was not, this happy-go-lucky person that was excited every single day, that wanted to help all these people. I was not like that. But in order for my new life to look differently, I had to say goodbye to my old life. And it all starts, 1, by manifesting, 2, by just getting started. And everybody can get 4 loyal customers if you do enough, which is not a lot. Like, if you just start, you will start to be successful. So let me see. I wrote down some things that I wanted to make sure I didn't talk about. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's talk about this really quick. Fear. Fear is the one thing that I know is responsible for the majority of people that join and don't do anything, because they're afraid. They're afraid of what people will think of them. They're afraid of being judged. They're afraid of people, making statuses, or they're afraid of people not getting results from the product, or they're afraid of people joining and not being successful. Fear, 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 fear. Fear is a liar. Oh my God, it's so annoying how much fear is a liar. Guys, you have to, when you get into this business and you want to go all in, you want this to work for you, I want you to think about things that you're afraid of. Aren't you afraid of somebody repoing, coming to your house and saying, I'm taking your car? It's a fear. That's a fear. You think they're afraid to take your car? They're not. They're not afraid to take it. They're there to do their job. Take your car. You can't let fear hold you back from what you're fearful of. If you are fearful of people repoing your car, if you're fearful of somebody turning off your electric, or you're fearful of not being able to pay your rent, you're fearful of all the things, you place this fear in aspects of your life, but then you're afraid to do something about it. There cannot be a double negative. It's like a battery or a magnet. It's like a magnet. Okay, if you are afraid of these things happening, you have to be the positive to make sure it doesn't happen. Like, you can't let fear creep in, or else you're going to face the fears that you're fearful of. If you join this business because you truly need to freaking pay your rent, well, your landlord's not afraid to kick you out. So why are you afraid to start something to make sure that your rent's paid? You have to literally look at fear and say, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid to do something. Nothing changes, nothing changes. I am afraid of not having a place for my child, so I can't be afraid to go all in this business. And I'll tell you right now, whoever you are, whatever your hobbies are, whatever you enjoy, whatever your sign is, whatever age you are, race you are, background, wherever you came from, there is somebody in this business that is exactly like you that has already done what you want to do. You're not going to die from doing host to post. There's somebody in this business exactly like you that is already where you want to be. Like, I can't explain that enough. If you're, I always like to do this with new distributors, and it's the truth, and I hope that it just kind of like hits people in the right way, but we all join at the same exact zero. All right? Fear is the only thing that'll ever hold you back. We all join 0 loyal customers, 0 distributors, 0 volume, 0 nothing. We don't know shit. Let's just say that, all right? This is you, and this is Ashley. You and Ashley were both told to do 10 host to post. And you're like, okay, well, I text 10 people, and they all said, I don't want to do that, even though they share cat memes, but like they don't want to post a status for you, but like cat memes are cool, right? And so you're like, I can't figure out anything. Well, Ashley also texted 10 people that said no, but they're still sharing cat memes. So she sent out 30 more messages because she realized how ridiculous people are that are sharing cat memes that won't post a status for her. So she sent out 30 more messages because she knows that she needs to get, I don't know if I said 5 or 10. Let's say 5. She knows she needs to get 5 people to post this post for her. But you got scared after 10. And you're like, I don't want to text any more people because what if they say no? Well, she was like, these people are ridiculous. I see how ridiculous they are because the cat memes are cool on their page, but they don't want to post something and I'm going to enter them in a free giveaway. You're pathetic. Fine, I'll go. I'm just going to do the ratios. More people, more no's, more yeses. Okay. Then they're both challenged to go live. All right. You're like, well, what if I mess up? What if I stutter? What if people judge me? What if I say the wrong thing? And Ashley's like, who cares if I say the wrong thing? I can delete it if I don't like it after I watch it. All right. So then both of you are like, okay, go offer the opportunity to 5 people. What do you mean offer the opportunity to 5 people? I don't know if I can offer the opportunity to 5 people. What if it doesn't work for them? Because I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of success either. And Ashley's like, you know what? I'm gonna keep offering it to as many people as I can, because the only way I'm successful is if other people are successful. And even if I don't have the best success right now, I can sign one person that can change my entire business, and they can just go all in and be a crazy runner and change my entire business. It's all perspective, guys. Fear will hold you back and leave you right here with the wrong perspective. If you have a fearful mindset and a fearful perspective, you will sit right here and you will not go anywhere. If you can find the good through all the bad, all the craziness, all the weird stuff that we got to deal with every single day, no matter what business you're in, no matter what life you're in, no matter what you're doing, okay? If you can just put your shoes on and stand in a different area and look at it differently, I'm telling you, you will succeed. You have to be solution mindset instead of current mindset, okay? There's sometimes people come to me and they throw something at me that's so negative, and I'm just like, move over, look at a different perspective. And I'm just like, okay, you got to look at it like this, all right? You can turn every negative into a positive with the right mindset, and it all comes down to just freaking mindset, I swear. And what else do I want to say here? Okay, the last thing, and then I'm gonna look at the chat. If anybody has questions, please ask now. I only meant to do this for 30 minutes. We're at 37. The last thing I want to talk about is, like I said, the first thing you need to do is you need to start dreaming. I'm telling you, when I look back in the beginning of my business and I think about what started my success, I just remember looking at all these girls that I found or like we're looking at, and I'm like, literally, why not me? Like, what do you mean? Like, I feel like if someone was cooler than you and you're making like this crazy money, whatever, like you gotta start manifesting the idea of what your life could look like because of this business. That is the first step when it comes to being a new distributor, because why not you? And if we can do it, you can do it. I mean, I know some of my personal enrolled on here, they know me, I'm freaking weird, all right? I am not normal, I'm obnoxious, I'm not publicly, I mean, don't put me in public or else it just gets weird all the time. But if I can do this business, I know that you can do this business. And it started by me manifesting what my life would look like. And it's like I'm already there, but like I've dreamed again. So like I'm only getting started and I'm in 4 years in, guys. My life looks completely different than I ever thought it would, but it started by dreaming. You got to dream and you got to start thinking about what your life could look like. Then you have to put in the action. And the action is so easy. You know, people think this business is hard. What is hard? What is hard about this business? You're posting. From posting pages that we add you to. We give you posts. There's thousands of posts that have been already posted. You know, what are you going to do? Be yourself? We just want you to be yourself. What? You got to host a post with the host post that we were to give you, with the scripts that we were to give you, and all you got to do is take a little bit of time. Like 1 hour of host posting can enroll 10 customers. Like, and I mean, also you can do host posts and it doesn't get that much, but I'm telling you, it's always a process in everything. The only thing that will hold you back in this business is your self-doubt and not being solution-minded. So I think that's it. So let me look in the chat, see if if you have any questions, let me know. End table, gonna do that. Anybody have any questions? I don't see a question yet. Yeah. Oh, Savannah, don't even start with me. Would you know I was going to read that comment? You can start wherever you are. It doesn't matter where you are. You can start. Just start. What advice do you have for new distributors signing DTs when they aren't familiar yet with the business themselves? You know what? That is so when, for instance, I have a new distributor that signed and she signed a distributor, and you got to look at that as a gift. All right. If somebody comes in and they're like, I understand the goals, but like, I'm going to sign up my distributor really quick. And you're like, but you're not doing the steps. It doesn't have to be A, B, C, D. They can do D, A, C, B. Like they can do whatever side that they want, but you are now gifted with 2 distributors. You have to teach both of them. That's the truth. It's okay. It is the best gift. It's like BOGO. Buy one distributor, get one free. Like that's how you got to look at it. You should take responsibility for both of them. That's how I look at it, at least, because I look at it this way. Either my distributor that I signed is my next diamond, or the distributor that I signed and her distributor are both my next diamonds. I can pour into both of them at once. Because what do you want? If you sign up one distributor, what do you want? Another one. All right, well, the one that you just signed came with one. There's 2. They can both change your business. So offer it to someone who just did the giveaway host post. Yeah, man. So if somebody is posting that giveaway, the partnered up one, and they get an obnoxious amount of comments, that's what we do, guys. Like if they get a bunch of comments too, why would you not offer them the opportunity? You can voice message them and explain to them, like, we do giveaways constantly, weekly, and you just got so many people interested in this giveaway. And like, I mean, you've entered my giveaways in the past. That's a way, I mean, obviously if new people, this would be different, but one of the girls that did the partner up post for me, and I've only done 5 because they've blown up and there's so many people, but like she's hosted a post for me before. It's like, why would I not offer the opportunity to her when she has 35 comments on this giveaway post, when I post about the giveaway all the time and I get comments on it? Like all those people could be host posting for her instead. Yeah. You know what? There are negative Nancy's all the time. They're keyboard confidence Karens. That's what I look at it. Like sometimes you just get those keyboard confidence people that are on host posts. And you know what? You gotta understand a different perspective. People that I don't have time. I don't agree with everything I say in my newsfeed. Okay, whether it gets political sometimes or it gets opinion based with motherhood. Like, oh man, I didn't understand. Like, I didn't even understand what mom shaming was until I became a mom, and then I realized like what I was getting like offended by when I saw it. But like, I won't comment on things that I don't agree with because I am grown enough mindset wise to be like, not my problem. When people make things that aren't their problem, they have problems, okay? There will be negative Nancy's, there will be keyboard competent Karens, and they're dealing with something that we know nothing about, and that's so out of our control, and you just gotta understand that not everybody's in a happy place, and sometimes they need to just break somebody else down and make themselves feel good. That's something that they're dealing with, and we'll have to deal with it, but as long as you understand that, all right, sometimes I'm just like praying over this person, like, I deal with it all the time too, guys. Like, I've had host posts go like so left side field negative, and I'm just like, bless all these people, because I just hope that they find grace, because this is so extra. Like, nothing wrong is happening. I'm just trying to help people with a new cleanse or lose some weight. Keyboard competent Karens and not negative Nancy's trying to rain my parade. I'm so sorry what's ever happened in their life. I hope it gets resolved, because nobody needs this negative crap. Like, just love, guys. It's like it's God created us, and God knows when it ends for us. We're all just living in between. What is with the hate? Do everything with love. And if you see people that aren't doing that, they're still being worked on. How many LCs do you need before you start trying to get distributors? And that's the thing. There's, the roadmap. If we were a perfect roadmap, it was enroll, get 4 loyal customers, start new distributors. It doesn't matter though. In order to get fast starts, in order to get the fast start bonuses every single week when you sign distributors, you need to get at least 2 customers equaling 150, or have 2 customers with an ownership on. And so, I mean, like I said, like I just talked about before, like there are distributors that sign a distributor without any loyal customers. That's fine. Just make sure that they understand how the fast start bonuses work. But I mean, here's the thing. If you're brand new and you're like, your best friend's like, what are you doing? I want to do it with you. You're like, let's go. I don't know, but I have this enroller girl that's going to teach both of us. Okay, I think that's that, right? Any more questions? Hold on. I have 4 potential customers who I've spoken with recently, but they haven't gotten back to me. Do I approach them again and see if they're ready to proceed, or let them come to me and keep on pushing for others? Always keep on pushing for others. Chantal, I see your hand raised. Always keep pushing for others. You've got something that is really important, which is just 4 years ago, I set myself up for orders today. All right. So every seed that you plant, I want you to really think about the actual practice, like how seeds really work. When you get a pot, dirt in it, put a seed in it, water it, sit there. You're like, it's going to take a while. But sometimes you can get a flower and just put it in a plant. So, you got to remember that people are lifing on the other side. If the conversation ever stops, maybe they're doing something. Maybe they're at work. Maybe they're showering. Maybe they're had a blowout. Like, it's like there are so many times where I have to go back to my message like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I did not respond, because something in my life happened when I should have responded, but I didn't respond because something happened. So if the conversation stops after you've started talking to them, just restart the conversation somehow, whether it's commenting on one of their posts or asking them where they got that t-shirt, or being like, hey girl, I don't know if I caught you at the bad time last time, but I have this many spots and I want to see if you want to secure with them, whatever it is. And, just don't be afraid to ask people too, like if they seem like, I can't order this week or something like that, or I don't know if I could pull it off this week. Just be like, when would you like me to reach out to you again to make sure I can secure my spots for you when I have them available? Just because I know that I know that I want to close these out, because a lot of people are interested in ordering. These are like almost the affirmations of them like realizing there are other people interested. Because I have no problem, saving a spot for you at the end of the month. Don't be afraid to do that type of wording. There's so many times where, some girl that wants the ultimate Thermophyte X package. She's like, well, I can't order until the 17th. I'm like, that's completely fine. I will just write it down and I'll make sure that we talk on the 17th. And I made a reminder and messenger, and I'll message her on the 17th. So the conversations that you're having today, say you have 10 conversations today, they might not all order this week. And one of those conversations might order in 3 months, but a $200 order, because she's now watched you for 3 months post about all these different products. And now she's like, I want them all. I want them all. So just because it doesn't happen right then and there or that week, just know that every single time that you ever have a conversation with somebody about ordering or joining, that they will eventually. And I mean that with everything I'm saying. I'm telling you, there's people that have joined my team that have taken a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years of watching me, and then they kill it. It's up to them. It's not up to us. It's up to us to plant the seed. That's it. Chantel has her hand raised. You are unmuted, Chantel. Nope, you're not muted. Now you're unmuted.
Okay, I want to actually piggyback off of that. So so many newbies on right now, and some of you maybe you haven't signed your first customer yet. But I want you to remember that you're gonna be talking to a lot of people in your business, and let's say between now and the end of next week, you message 100 people, and you get one customer from those 100 people. And then you decide, okay, I've got 100 people written down on a list. I'm just going to keep following up with these 100 people. I want you to really, really think about that list that you've got, that 100 people that you've written down. It's going to take a lot more than 100 people, and if all of them order, to get to diamond and above. Okay. So never, ever stop growing that list, because you're limiting yourself when you're not talking to new people. Constantly talk to new people. You enroll people when you talk to new people. The seeds get planted from 2 months before. Yeah. And then you're going to be planting seeds today and talking to people who aren't ready to order yet. I have a girl who signed up just a couple of days ago that literally, I sent her a message January 31st of 2017. It took 3 years. And something that I did back then pays me now. Everything that you think is not happening, it's just because it's just below the surface. That's all it is. But you have to consistently water your business every day. Consistency. Posting on Facebook, make sure people know you're serious. And also, I know a few people mentioned like negative things on Facebook, whatever. When you see somebody, anything negative about this business, or anybody negative, or getting bad posts, whatever it is, just like to ask yourself just the one question: is spending any time even caring about this going to make me money? Because if it's not going to make you money, then you shouldn't be putting it in your business. Don't let it take up time. Don't let it take up any mind thoughts like, oh my gosh, they said something so rude. Okay, thinking about it is not going to make you money. So move on, because I promise it's eventually you don't even notice the people who decide they have to, be the keyboard warrior and say something. Those people are look at where they're at, and unless it's somewhere you want to be, then they don't need to be any part of your life.
Mute yourself.
Some people who are watching this, maybe you're the one who just enrolled a distributor and you're like, I don't know what to do. What do I do with this distributor? Talk to your upline. They're going to help you and your new distributor. Don't be afraid to enroll new people just because you're new. Because you have such a strong support system in this business. And so if you have somebody who you just enrolled, it's okay. You don't have to know it all right away. Great that you have people who are ready to do this with you. And number 2, if you get into a conversation, you're like, I don't know what to say, talk to your enroller, let them help you. Screenshots were my best friend when I signed. And it was, one thing I want you guys to remember too is when I started, and I would send screenshots to like Lachelle, and I was like, hey, I don't know what to say. I did that maybe 3, 4, 5 times. And then I did it myself, because it's really important to get that, just know that you're not going to, nobody's going to hold your hand through this entire business. They're going to stand side by side and have your back always. You're going to always have support, but you eventually need to start getting that confidence. Sometimes you're going to see your enroller maybe ignore you. And I promise she's not doing it because she's being mean. It's because she's trying to instill a little initiative in you for you to go find that answer, or try it yourself, or do it yourself. So, take initiative, be courageous, because this is, there is the fear that comes in all sorts of different ways. But what's on the other side, I'm telling you, it is so beautiful. And it's it is worth every single fear that you have. And some of them don't go away. I'm still terrified of going live, but it's okay. I'm going to do it anyway, because I am not going to die after I go live. And honestly, after I do it, I feel so good. I'm like, dang, yeah, I did it. I'm done. And I'm so proud. So it's weird, but when you overcome those fears, you actually get a really good sense of pride that you don't find anywhere else. So that I just wanted to toss in a few 2 cents, and then
don't unmute yourself yet. So you're a great example too of this, guys. So you have to respect the process of this business. You're not going to be rich next month. Okay. Promise you won't. I'm telling you, if you do everything you're supposed to and more, you will be rich. All right. So when I joined, like I said, 22 days to get my first 4 loyal customers, but I reached out to 100 people. The next month I signed like 14 customers and 2 distributors. The next month I signed 45 customers and like 6 distributors. It compounded because my work, I made sure I was doing mass numbers. And along that process, people are watching to make sure that you're serious about this business. Maybe they do want to join. Maybe they do want to order, but they want to make sure that you're not going to fall off and give up on yourself, because people don't want to join somebody that gives up on themselves when they want you to believe in them. You have to respect that process. And something that why I want you to stay unmuted is when we first talked, you were like, I don't know how many months pregnant. But how long, when the first time that we talked,
7 months,
joined, how long was it?
3 months.
3 months. So just because you talk to somebody now, and she literally said, I'm not joining. I'm pregnant and I'm not joining. So I don't got time. I'm freaking pregnant. I don't want to do this until I'm not pregnant. And if you're unfamiliar with the process of this business, someone can be like, she's never going to join them. Like, she's just making an excuse. You cannot, since you can't read minds, you can't decide what they actually mean by that. So then 3 months later, after she had her baby, I think I even messaged her like, so you ready yet? And you're like, almost. I'm almost ready. Like, she's only a couple of weeks old. Like, give me a second. And then when she finally joined, guys, she's about to go triple diamonds. So, she didn't join on the day. Don't undermine people's reasons why they're not ready to join yet. Don't decide for them. Just because they need a little bit of time, it's okay. If you're in it to win it, you'll be okay with the process of what takes time. The leaders on my team that have joined, I have so many different stories, and the majority of them have taken time. They're not like this. Nothing happens like this. I have a very rare few that happen like this, a very rare few. But like, for instance, it took 3 months. Marianne was my 7th distributor and she didn't even text me back for 6 months. Like, my 7th distributor, yeah, she didn't text me back for 6 months. Like, everybody's a little bit different, all right? So just remember that if the seed is planted, though, it's planted.
Yeah.
So I think that's it, and thanks for hanging out for an hour. Sorry, I meant to make it 30 minutes, and I will post this recording on the recordings post, and I have 7 more host posts I have to do today, so I gotta go. Love you guys. Bye.